Okay, this is attempt number 5 at making the intro to the vlog today. I seem to be screwing it up royally every time I touch it. Magic. Things are going to look kind of distorted. Get used to it. That's just the way things are going to look right now. Good morning. The waterproof casing picks up every little touch, every little movement you make with your hands when you're holding it. I find that to be an issue. On the older ones, on the older cameras, they had a setting for the sounds high or low. I don't see that setting in there anymore, so I'm kind of just stuck with, apparently what is the high setting. And it is very, very sensitive. We're waiting on Walmart to email me and tell me that they have my tripod mount, which is supposed to be in today. I was kind of hoping, for once in our lives it would be early in the day, but I now know that, true to their form, it will be later in the afternoon when they actually get it checked in, and maybe even later than that before they tell me, because I've noticed a few times where something's been scanned in, but they haven't emailed me that it was scanned in. I don't know if there's some sort of delay in their system or what, but it showed up in my app, the Walmart app, but it didn't show up in my email for a while. Wine. Anyway, I don't know how much we're going to get done today, if anything. God, this may be the crappiest vlog yet, I don't know. Or it might get exciting, something could happen. I'm trying to figure out some exercises that would help tone my neck a little faster than, I know that part of this is, weight, but I also know that once I start losing weight, I'm still going to have some loose skin here. There has to be a way to tone the muscles up in your neck, I mean, I could walk around all day going like this, but it's kind of painful after the first couple of seconds, and not to mention it looks scary as hell, and I'm pretty sure it scares small children. Okay, that's all for now. I guess we're just gonna sit and wait forever for Walmart. So, we're off on our, excuse me, quiche burp. We're off on our way to Walmart. Yeehaw, yeehaw. Everybody loves Walmart, except for me. Probably should have put the other case on, because I imagine you're probably going to pick up every freaking noise this thing makes. So, this portion of the video may be unusable. I know there's a way to make it gosh, I just cannot talk today. I know there's a way to make it do time lapses. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. So, yeah, there's that. It's been a weird couple of days. I got a different case for my phone. I know you can see part of the steering wheel. I'm sorry, try to ignore it. Got a different case for my phone. And of course, with different cases comes different holsters. Well, this holster clicks in twice, and I'm not used to that. So sometimes I just don't get it clicked all the way in. I don't pay attention, it only clicks once. Get up and move around and come back to my chair, and the phone's still sitting there in the chair because it caught on something and pulled it right back out again. Must get used to hearing click, click, not tink, 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 tink. It's cloudy out, I'll give it that. Occasionally. Now the sun's coming out. That could make for severe storms later. If the sun actually makes it out from the clouds and starts that whole convection process and it destabilizes the atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm kind of a weather geek. I have read several books on meteorology, including a meteorology textbook. And let me tell you, there's a lot more to it than I originally thought. I mean, there's a lot of math and a lot of looking at weird maps that have squiggly lines and numbers that just don't make any sense at all until you memorize the entire book on how to do it. So yeah, there is that. I don't know how much of this is going to make it in. I'm just blasting through. We're going to see how long the battery lasts on it. See, I'm already down to 2 bars on this battery. I did get a spare battery. I thought that far ahead. Supposedly it lasts about an hour on one battery if you're not using the Wi-Fi constantly, which I have been. Because of my several false starts, I'm kind of glad I had been doing that, because otherwise I wouldn't have known. It's always awesome to get behind somebody who goes 10 miles under the speed limit in a no passing zone. But look, aren't you proud of me? I'm not road raging, I'm not cursing, I'm not shooting them yet. I'm not shooting them. Remember to strike that yet thing. We don't want people to think we're crazy. Hopefully the sound on this won't be too horrendous. I know I've got the window cracked now instead of all the way down, so that's increasing the chances of wind noises. Move it down a little bit more. Like I said before, the freaking microphone on this thing is hypersensitive. I remember the old GoPros just had the most horrible, horrible problems with sound. They were very, very weak microphones, and they have really tweaked this one. It's a Hero 4 Black, in case you're wondering. Combination of Father's Day money, saved money, and a little luck got me this. Hopefully we'll manage to make it an acceptable second vlogging camera. I'm still going to use the other one too. Yeah, see, I told you I always make that noise when I hit those railroad tracks. Figure out how to do the time lapses, I'd flip the camera around and just do a time lapse of the trip. But I can't. I can't be bothered to actually read instructions. That's too much effort. Maybe I will eventually. Okay, I've already ran 6 minutes in, so let's stop for now. It's raining. Enjoy the beautiful world. Sorry about the squeaky squawks from the tripod, but there does not appear to be a good way to isolate that from happening. I try to move my hand on the tripod as little as possible because, you know, squeaking is kind of annoying. You like this wide angle? It can go wider. I've got it set on medium. There's wide, medium, and narrow. I think this is about right. Wide was just too frightening for me. Yeah, it just looked like a little spot in the middle. That's a dog pee. Oh, you missed it. So sorry. I don't know why Mikey wants to be out here in the rain, but he does. So, preparations for the change are almost complete. Almost. It's moving along quite nicely. Can you hear the rain? I don't know. Probably. Like I said, this thing has a hypersensitive microphone on it. I put the skeleton back on there so I can't actually go out into the rain unless I go inside and put on the other back, which I don't want to do because I'm lazy. My vlog from yesterday, I originally considered cutting out the part where I started singing the Mr. Rogers song, partly because I was afraid I'd get dinged for copyright if somebody decided to go that far and try to claim it was their song, even though the dude's dead. But I don't know. Then I screwed it up. Then you'll notice that there's a little blank spot with a beep in it because I swore. It's an accident. I didn't want to cut it out, so I just beeped it over. So there you go. With the great, great, wonderful modern technology we have now, I can just separate the sound out. I'm still learning some things on editing. There are lots of things that I could do if I could figure them out. I have a stick. Thank you for shaking water all over me, you turd. I have a Steadicam rig for this camera coming soon, possibly tomorrow, so that I can use it to take shots of things other than myself and have them turn out nice and smooth, or as smooth as can be with somebody who still shakes like a friggin' chihuahua. And well, that's a nice sounding car. I gotta get me one of them. No, I already have one piece of crap. I don't need another. What do I like about this camera? The sound is good. The angle's good. I mean, I'm holding it in pretty close and it's still got a good angle of me. And I can see how much time I'm using right there, telling me that this clip, along with the others, are running long. So there will be some editing tonight because Nobody wants to watch 20 minutes of Jeff right now. Maybe later, when things get going. But right now, I don't even want to watch 20 minutes of me. I don't know how the hell I put up with myself sometimes. Oh, here's another thing. Here's a weird part about this camera. It's something that's kind of weird. Is the reach. The reach to get the button. I can reach behind and it's harder to notice. But if I reach over, it's like, ah, big announcement. He's going to hit the stop button. I'm sick. I'm done. Peace. Rock on. See you tomorrow, maybe.